Today, let's discuss about like how to save your code in GitHub and how to take code like again from GitHub to your local and so on, like those kind of things. So for that, like you need an account in GitHub to, in case if you want to push your account, code to you, code over to GitHub. So you need to create an account first. So I already have an account, so I'm signing in, or else you have to sign up for GitHub. Okay, so once you sign up, you will get a confirmation code. So once you have that, then your account will be created. Okay, so like I'm signing in because I already have an account here. So this is how like GitHub looks here. So this is a dashboard. So where you can create a repo from here, like where you can click on, these are my existing repos. And in case if I want to create a new repo, you can click on this new and then create one, like give a name to it. And you can choose if you want to make it public or private, and also add like readme file where you can mention like what this particular repo actually means, like what kind of content is there inside it, and you can elaborate on, give a description here in this readme file. And similarly you can choose a license for your repo. This is a very important thing, like to observe like a license of different repos. So what actually it means is like there are like we need to look at different repos. Like one of them is like Apache license, let's see. So which is like open source license where you have rights to reuse the content and also redistribute it. Like there are, as you can see here, so it allows users to use software any purpose to redistribute it, modify it, and to distribute it in modified versions. So these kind of things will be very critical in case if you are working on some projects which like in a projects to a company or something. So where in case we want to use some that particular code from there, like it will be very critical. In case if it is not copyrighted, then you shouldn't use it. So there are like such kind of things where there are something like Apache license is one more, and GPT-3 or something like this. I don't remember exactly the name. Something like this will be there. So GPT, this is one different thing like this. So it's not GPT, something else. So you can set like what license you want to give it. Like you can get from a list here. Yeah, GNU. So GNU public license, and these are different kind of licenses. So what you want to assign to your license is up to you, and based on that, you can create a repo after this, after choosing like what license you have. So okay, I'm not creating a repo right now. So you can also do it through command line. So before that, let's go back and try to clone one of the repo from here, like get one of the repo from here to your local. So let me take this. Okay, this is one repo which I have created. So in case if you want to clone, it need not be just yours. It can be like anyone as well. So okay, so here in README, I just wrote like this contain necessary building blocks for deep learning network. These are like some uh, description of this code. Okay, so and I could see like there are few Python files here. So in case if you want to get this repo, you can see this download code, right? So you can download as a zip, where you can get all your code as a zip format, or else like there is one more thing. This is the URL like for your repo. Okay, so you can copy this URL. There is a button here to copy it. So once you copy it, like what you should be doing is you have to go to a command prompt. Let me go to a command prompt here. So here I already have a repo, so I'm not going there. Instead, I'll go somewhere else. Let me go here, right? Like git tutorial. Okay, I'm creating a folder and opening a command prompt here. Okay, so here, in case if you want to clone the data, like get the data from the GitHub, what you should do is like git clone, and then use this URL, like what you get from here, right? So this HTTPS, like GitHub, this thing, right? So you take that and enter that, okay? So if you enter that and press enter, like what you'll get is cloning into, you can see this is the name, like what we use it here, right? Like common deep learning functions. So you see, like now it is done, I think, like we got 100%. Let's go inside and check what we have. See, like in this, like we got a folder, inside folder, we got all these files. So similarly, any kind of repo, in case if you want to clone it, so this is the process, like git clone, and then go to this URL, take this URL, and then uh, do this, like, okay, then you'll get it. So let me show one more thing here. So there is something like what actually Git is like it will do the version controlling. Okay, so you can keep like one version, and like if you want to change, like all the changes will be tracked, and you can like track it back as well. Like you can revert back the changes as well. So such kind of things, and you can parallelly multiple people can work and do a development of your code, and you can also merge like different codes as well. So such kind of functionalities will be available in GitHub. So, and you can see like previously while we are creating this, right? So there is a option to keep your repository as private. So when it is private, the others can't access it, like they can't download it as well, and so they can't anyway push it till you give rights to them. So there are like such kind of scenarios. Okay, so in case you can, if you want to keep it private and then list only few IDs, like only for them, like it, you can give access to push the code back and such kind of things. Okay, so now let us also see one more thing, which is called branches. So if you put like git status, okay, like so after this, like just a minute, I think we have to go inside that function, which is it is like cd common functions. Okay, so you can do git status. So it will say like it is update clean, like it is same as like how it is in uh, nothing to comment, working tree is clean. So what does this mean is like it is same as like how it is there in remote. This we call it like remote code, and let's call this as local. Okay, so there is one more thing called branch. So here there is only one branch which is called master, so that you can see it from here. So here there is only one branch as master. So but in case you have multiple, you can actually it will get listed here. And in case if you want to go to that particular branch, what you should do is git checkout, and then you have to mention that particular branch. In case if it is newly getting created, then it means like currently you only have master. In case we want to create a new branch, what you should do is git checkout minus b and then create a new branch. Means like, let me write it like for test. Okay, okay, so it has once you do that, it has switch it to a new branch for test. Okay, so let's see like what is it is git branch. Now you can see there are two, and like this for test is getting highlighted. So it means like currently we are in that branch. So apart from this, let's also see the git status, what we used to what we saw before. So nothing to comment, like working clean. So there are no unchanged there are no changes like local changes which were not saved. Okay, so that is what it means. So what we do is let's try to add like one small function or edit like what is there inside. Okay, and then let's try to commit it back. Okay, so I am adding it here, like we can do it to command prompt as well, but this I am calling it dummy, and I am writing for experimental purpose. So it need not be a code, it can be anything, like it can be just text file, anything you want. So this is here. Now I have modified it. So let me see like what we got. Git status. So if you do git status now, it was showing like few different files. It was showing in a dummy.txt was a new thing, like which was not there from previous. And in case if you want to add it, what you should do is git add dot. These are like few functions which I'll give you the list of comments. Don't worry with that. So which you'll get habituated slowly. So now you did git add. Now if you do the status, what it says is like it is there changes to be committed as new file. This is a new file which is getting added. It will show in green when it is like newly added, and it will show like removed and then dummy.txt in case if you are removing it. Okay, so now what you should do is git commit. So doing this commit will actually okay, it has opened it here, and you can give a description what exactly this commit is doing. So added a new file dummy.txt for experimental purpose. Okay, so I'm adding it. Okay, so you can see here like is created for you got some description over there, right? So now let's see git status. What is saying like it is working clean, right? So now this is fine completely. So but if you see here, this contains only one branch. You can, if you want to reload as well, let me reload it again. So still there is only one branch. There is it did not reflect over there. So for that, what we should do is git push, and then there is this origin and then space for test. So if you do this way, then if you want to push a new branch over there, so this is a command which you should use. So if you use that, see like what it has done is it has created a new branch and it has pushed over there. So and also there is one more thing in case of for test, if you want to save it as some other name over there. So let me show you something here. So you can still do that. Okay. So here you can see there is a notification for test has recent pushes less than a minute ago. So if you click on here, let me reload. So now you can see there are two branches. Okay, previously there is only one. Now it is two branches for test. So if you click on for test, you see this dummy test as reflected here. Okay, so this is a way to go. Like in case if you want to, similarly you can delete or like modify any changes as well. So similarly you can get it. So I advise you all to, like in case if you do some coding or something on ML, right? Like you always store it in a GitHub, so that like you can refer it back, or like in case if you can share it with others as well, like so easy. So this is much better way to do it. So this is about GitHub. There are like many other things as well, but these are few basic things which were required. And few cases you will need some credentials which you have to give along with this, so that you can just give along with Git, and then give username and password over there. So through that way you can do it. So this is about Git, and there is one more thing called commit. Okay, so let me show like what is this commit. So there are pull requests. Let me go to commit over there. Okay, so okay, this will be different from like how it is company uses, like sometimes like GitLab, which will be slightly different from this. Few companies use like GitHub itself. Few have their own SVM or some other things. So I'm just exploring like other tabs, like what it will have. Okay, so here you can see commits. So you can see there is only one commit here, dependency graph, and you can add people in contributors here. So who has contributed like this repo, who I have done like more contributions like during this time, like only once here, like once here. This is a kind of a graph over there. So okay. So okay, like that's it. Like this would be fine. So and a commits. Yeah, I want to see this commit. Yeah. So see, like our latest commit is this, where we have this is a master file, right? So if you take like text per test, like which we created now, so this is a commit which we took it like, and this is a description what we have given here, and this is a commit type. So in case if you can share this thing, so this will automatically will actually, like in case we want to mention, like you can do like multiple commits, right? But you want to give like what is a version over here. So this is a commit ID which actually will help you to go to that part of code. Okay. So so this is one thing, like this is a commit ID what it have, and this will show that version of your code. Okay. So you can similarly like when like this is the latest in like master brand, but in case we want to see something like when I added these function, like which was in 2007, you can go there and still see that part. Okay. So that time there are only these three files and with this kind of description. Okay. So this is about GitHub. So like we experiment, like I'll share you few codes, like few commands, all these commands which I have used. So you in the description you can always refer and like use it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it about GitHub.